Hello and welcome to Monster Hunter DOS alternative made by Burango. The translation is made by Burango. The game itself made by Capcom. So yeah, welcome. My name is Revonlieke and soon we will watch the intro. So I'll just shut up now. Yes, indeed, Monster Hunter DOS. And man oh man do I remember that trailer. Back in the day when Monster Hunter DOS was released. I was so happy when I saw it on, I think I saw it on YouTube. Like, Capcom Unity wasn't even a thing back then. I don't think so, because I remember so clearly that I was actually in a forum that wasn't like Capcom, and I was writing there like, there's this Monster Hunter DOS trailer, and yeah. God damn it, that's so nostalgic. Such a nostalgic feeling. This time around, this Let's Play, I will try to edit it as much as possible to kind of cut off all the gathering stuff. Unless there's something important that I need to show you guys, I won't cut that off. But other than that, I will cut them off. So yeah, you might notice that the game itself looks kind of crisp. That is because the Monster Hunter DOS, this is actually the Japanese version of the game, because the game was never released in the West, like EU, US or Australia or anything. It was strictly Japan, and this is like the translated version of it. So I'm just making this character because I know already that this is the character that I want to create. And you will see here that we have actually played this game beforehand a couple of times. The first one was like I only did like I did one mission basically with that, and the second one is actually I played a whole lot. Actually, I recorded for 3 hours, and yes, let's override it. Recorded for 3 hours and kinda realized that that's not the way that I want to make the Let's Play. So here's the intro to the area. Like here I'm not going to shut up at all, I can just talk here because there isn't any like voice acting that much in here, like you can't understand anything that they say or anything. But I have to say that Monster Hunter, like Capcom has always been doing this very, very neat little thing where you kind of arrive into this town after Monster Hunter DOS, for sure. Like Monster Hunter 1 only had like once you go online, it had like that, okay, you go online and you kind of see the town and stuff like that, but the main area didn't, like the single player didn't have any intros to it in Monster Hunter 1. After Monster Hunter 2, they kind of did this where your hunter enters the village, and it's a very neat aspect to the game. I personally like it. Hello. So here we are with the Jumbo Village Chief. We can't read anything, so we'll just skip ahead. I'll get the 500,000 zennies here. What you want to do basically here is talk to the item scat first as many times as it takes. Yeah, a couple of times, because this is something that I completely missed on the first recordings, was that you need to talk to the item scat a couple of times before he actually starts to sell you things, because I completely missed out on all of the stuff here. So I'm going to go right on ahead and buy iron pickaxes and bucknets. And the funny thing here is that you can only carry 4 of iron pickaxes and bucknets. That is actually very weird to me, because I'm used to the fact that you can carry 5 of those. So in most of those, I think they kind of changed that to 4. So this is your little house here. And there's nothing much here. This is also something different. You're not, like, even in Monster Hunter 1 you were given all of the main weapons, like the sword and shield, the great sword, the blah blah blah, every single weapon in iron category, and you were given them automatically. So you could choose right ahead to kind of go with the great sword instead of a sword and shield. but in this game you're not given that choice. So here's our Vader cat. That will give us our Popo meat. No, not that. So this is actually something I need to show you guys, is that the storage limit isn't larger than this, at least as far as I know. There could be like books that increase the size of this, but there's no second page here. And also with the equipment page, there's not a second page here either. So keep that in mind as we go along. We need to sell things and stuff like that. Here's our blacksmith over here. This is the like blacksmith that sells you weapons, so you can buy your weapons there. But the same blacksmith is actually over here, but she kind of runs from the other place to here, and here she actually crafts you things. And of course you might have noticed that there is actually gems in this game. So here's your quest, sales girl. So let's go on ahead and actually read today's quest. Gather 4 special mushrooms growing in the jungle. You may find flying around in the land some royal beetles, rare and value insects. You have to reach carefully to find them. You have to search carefully to find them. Flying around in the land of royal beetles. So it is the jungle area. So one of the points why I kinda didn't save up the previous recording was because I kinda got stuck with the game because of the item salesman that I wasn't able to, like the cat that sells you pickaxes. I wasn't able to find him, and I was kind of stuck on this quest, doing this over and over and over again. And only when I realized that I need to learn the layout of the map, and once I actually did that, I was already on like 5th episode, and it wasn't fun at all. Alright. So here's some stuff. Yeah. You go on ahead, go collect your special mushrooms. I bet that's what he said. So yeah, we are playing on an emulator, and I just have to deal with that fact that I cannot read all the dialogue and things of that nature, but I hope it's okay with you guys. So something I want to show you guys actually here is the control scheme a little bit. If you haven't played Monster Hunter before, or you came into Monster Hunter after like Freedom Unite or something, this is very important for you to know, is that when I play this game, I'm going to show you right here. Yeah. So when I play this game, I actually attack with the stick. The analog stick actually does your... So if you press up with the analog stick, it does your main combo with that. So you need to press up, 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 up until it's done the combo. Or you can press left to do the swing, spin attack, or right to do the spin attack, or down to do the lunge. So I'll show you the lunge right there. And also, if you press the attack button down, like, is it like R3 or L3, I think? So if you press it down, like click it, you can start your combo with a upwards swing like that. So you can do that, and then combo from that to the main combo. And you can also do a you can do the... Where's my... There you are. So you can do the upward swing, this one, from a dodge if you just press, like, start attacking by pressing upwards with your your attack buttons. So dodge, and it does the downward slash. So that's basically the way to move or attack. But there's also this thingy where the camera is actually panned and moved around with the D-pad like that. You can see there. Move it around. Basically what it does, it limits your it is very weird for sure for those of you who haven't actually been used to this control scheme. So yeah, let's focus on Monster Hunter DOS for now. So I'm going to kind of show you guys all of these mining spots right here. And you might notice, yeah, item names, what are those? These sun's ores are actually sunshine ores in the original game, and the weather is actually whetstone. So there's mini weather, medikit, so these are your medkits, and ration is the same, paintballs are the same. There are some like item names that are weird, and this game also has day and night cycle, so that's why I get day herbs. At the night time you get, I think there are verdanas or something like that. So if you want like potions, you need to come here on the daytime, because you cannot get day herbs at night. At night you get the verdanas, and those are for energy drinks. So go figure. I'm going to collect some day herbs here. So I will now probably, what I will do is edit the areas out. I will kind of show you all of the mining spots. So here's the second mining spot. It's in the area 1. You can see on the map where I am, and that's, if you want to play along or something, go on right ahead and do that. Hopefully we'll manage with our iron pickaxes, since we only have 4 of those. Nothing left. So I also need 4 meats, so I need to kinda make this happen. So this game also has side quests. So those side quests are like, in this quest they are collect 4 meats and collect those royal beetles that were mentioned in the quest details. So here is the third gathering spot for your ores. I knew you were going to join. Heard you miles away. So this is something that we needed to do in Monster Hunter back in the day. Monsters were aggro the moment you entered the area. So you're stuck with a monster while you are gathering things. Of course, this sometimes happens in Monster Hunter like Generations and for you as well. This is actually a hidden location here. You cannot see any like mining location in this spot right here, but it's here. God dang it. So the reason why bullfangos actually are hated in the franchise, the funny like, I keep saying this like to people, and people don't understand it because they've only been playing from like Monster Hunter Tri, and Monster Hunter Tri didn't have Bullfangos, it only had Renoplas. But then they got like reintroduced Bullfangos in, I think, Generations. I'm not sure if did 4U have them. I can't remember. I don't think so. Maybe. But the difficulty of Bullfangos was actually the fact that they aggro once, like every single enemy that is like aggressive to you, until like, unless they are like moss vines that aggro to you only after they get hit or something. But like Bullfangos, they aggro to you immediately as you enter the area. And that is in Monster Hunter games before Tri. So even if Freedom Unite Bullfangos were annoying, I think they reduced the aggro range in Freedom Unite to make it a little bit more less annoying, a little bit less annoying. But in DOS, for example, you saw that the Bulldrum came aggro to me all the way from that end of the map. Alright, so I jump down here. So this is your 5th spot right here. So here's your 6th location. Of mining. I haven't used Bugnet in this area is because the sunny area of if you come here at daytime, there isn't a whole lot of bug areas to collect from. The 10, I think the area 10 is the only one that has like bugs to collect. Daytime, that is. Nighttime there's like almost like maybe 6 locations. We are pretty much done with this area. Those are your mining locations. I hope that kind of made sense a little bit at least. And we can pretty much end this episode here. I will show you one more thing that is kind of neat in this area. If you go over here, you go back to the camp, but you kind of arrive above the camp, and here is your trader creature. So to him you can trade something like account items or something. He will ask you for greetings. Wait a minute, do you have iron ore? Give it to me and I'll reward you. I will not give him iron ore. Well, such a jerk. You can keep it. I do not need it. Yeah. But you can give him special items and different kinds of items, and he will reward you with different kinds of stuff. Useful stuff or useless stuff. So this is the honey location that you want to kind of keep on searching for in the early game, for example, because this actually gives you a lot of Kutku scales. A lot of them, and I'm not even kidding. Now it gave me honey, which was good. I needed honey anyhow. But most of the time it's like 3 to 5 Kutku scales from that honey spot. I don't think there's anything left for me to show you guys on this quest, so let's just end it. So let's give those meats there. And those special mushrooms. I've actually been talking the whole episode, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to cut and edit out. Hopefully a lot, because I don't want to keep the episodes too long. So here's something you want to realize probably early on in the game, is that you can't send the box here. So in the later games you can send items to your box in your house, but not in this game. You are kind of forced to take them all into your pouch. And that's the day herb. That's your basic herb of making potions, and it's yellow in this game, not green. So, yeah. That's that quest done. So we arrived into the village back here, and it's nighttime now. You might notice, because this also has seasons, this game, and certain quests I think are available on certain seasons only. Alright, I forgot about the Bullfango belt. Well, that's completely fine. Completely fine, we need to do that. Get those items back out on our thingy here. There you go. So I'm going to show you all of the weapon classes here. So there's great and longsword, sword and dual swords, hammer, hunting horn, lance, gun lance, and bow guns. Yeah. Basically, this game has all of the main weapons that Monster Hunter has always had. Yeah. Can't really say anything about it other than that. The funny thing is that you can actually see that the longsword and greatsword are both in the same category still, but they are different weapons. As well as the sword and dual swords, they are in the same category, but they are different weapons. And you can also upgrade a greatsword and then go to a longsword path from that instead. So it's a little bit weird, but I think we are going to manage, since we are not going to go with... I would love to go something like a longsword, honestly. There's also this area. This area over here that I can show you. This is actually your mine location that was similar to Freedom Unite. You had that cave where you got your decayed scales and stuff like that. But in this game, I think... I'm not sure if you can mine this area. This looks like a mineable area right here, but there's that sword. So I think you need to kinda get that sword at some point. Oh, right, because this is actually what we need to we need to do this kinda day and night cycle thing first. So let's go ahead and do that. I think it's the same quest, but at the night time. So now you can see all these bug thingies. Look at that, that's ridiculous how fast they are. Oh my god. Oh my freaking lord. Look at that. This is ridiculous. And how fast they are. You can't even heal. If possible, I want the Bullfango belts. Look at that. That's ridiculous. So ridiculous. Please leave me alone. Good stuff. Oh my god. So that jumping attack, if you hit the enemy or hit the Velociprey at that moment, you can cut them in half. If you choose to do so, if you want to do so. Shouldn't have too many things over here. There's my Bullfango. Just what I wanted actually. I need a belt from you. As you saw, like I arrived in the area and I saw it coming from the woods, like, yep. That's how Bullfangos work in this game. And then I need to go and collect the nighttime herbs from, I think it's, yeah, this area should have them. I think they are called Verdanas, I'm not 100% sure. So I'll try and show you guys this. Hopefully this gives me good sales. Honey. Good scale. There you go. Could give me probably 2 of them, maybe. So here's herbs. These you want to collect. Lunarias, yeah. Lunaria, yay. Yay, Lunaria. Lunaria. Yes, alright. One last thing that I need to do is find a Bullfango. Good, you. I see you coming here. Yes, belt. Good. So I will try and edit as much as I possibly can out of the episodes. If I have something to say, like a long sentences and stuff like that, I will keep those in. But other than that, I will try and... If you see something like, oh my god, you cut away the important part of a sentence, then I'm sorry, but I had to do it. Because most likely the reason why I would do something like cut the video when I'm talking or something is that the topic that I'm talking about doesn't have any like ending to it or like any meaning to it. So hopefully you'll understand and everything goes well. We've already been playing for 1 hour, so that should be fine. A fine little episode, probably 2 episodes from this one, but yeah. Sell items, no receive. So this is one of the things, there's no exit here, so you need to sell all the items in order to continue from here. So here we are back again, and it's summertime, and now you can see the clock is yellow. And we can do this, probably supplying Bullfango belt. Yes, 1 and 5 blue mushrooms, give those to him. He can get that done, and then I think we are pretty much done here. Get all of this stuff into the box. Yeah, I don't have any small monster bones. I need to go and collect those. Yeah. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you didn't, you know what to do. And as always, guys, stay awesome.